Hello, my name is Josh Roden. I'm the founder of Roden Legal LLC. Uh, my practice is primarily a general practice, but certain areas of focus that we have are contracts, real estate transactions, creditors' rights law, certainly employment law, and commercial litigation. I invite any of you to to learn more about my practice by checking out my website, www.rodenlegalchicago.com. And in today's program, we're going to be discussing some creative ways that you can draft employment separation agreements with a special focus on representing employees. We're not necessarily looking at Title VII cases, discrimination cases. It's more toward allowing your clients, terminated employees, to be able to have a clean slate and get another job. And while they're looking for another job, making it part of the agreement that they can get unemployment compensation, or put another way, that their former employer won't impede those benefits. So assuming you have an employer, you have a former employer that you can work with, that you can get into some sort of settlement agreement, whether that contains monetary consideration or not, let's assume that you can get into an agreement going forward whereby the classification, the disposition of your client's discharge will be changed. Well, we're assuming that they were fired for cause. They were terminated for cause. So some of the other more favorable dispositions would be a layoff, termination without cause, and of course voluntary resignation. Now let's talk about neutral letters of reference. I've provided two neutral letters of reference in my materials, one of which I suppose neutral is a bit of a misnomer because it is decidedly more positive. But let's just take a look at the basic elements of a neutral letter of reference. You're certainly going to want the dates, the start date and the end date of the employee's tenure at the former place of work, and you'll want the title. You want his or her job title, and perhaps even what those duties, especially if it's not obvious from the specific title, you might want there to be something in terms of what the job duties were. You'll likely want to include final rate of pay. A lot of times, especially if the employee was discharged from a job at which they were making a suitable or favorable amount of money, they're going to want to make comparable money at their next job. And so to have something in writing stating what that final rate of pay was could be an important element within that letter.